Anambra resident Shun prayers called by Governor Soludo to avert evil of sit at home. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Soludo on Saturday ordered the prayer session which is said will work against the activities of a gunman terrorizing the state and the southeastern region. Governor Soludo of Anambra State has directed the people of the state to observe a one-day prayer to counter the evil effects of the Monday sit-at-home order. However, Sahara reporters observed that the residents of the state observed the weekly sit-at-home ritual as they boycotted the prayers. Soludo on Saturday ordered the prayer session which he said will work against the activities of a gunman terrorizing the state and the southeastern region. He said, "I enjoin you to pause and join in fellowship as we seek the face of God. It is expected that the conclusion of the prayer session shall mark the end of sit-at-home in Anambra State, but residents avoided the prayers as the governor and only a few other persons were cited in the church." From photos shared on social media, the governor, government officials, and a few other persons were cited offering prayers in an almost empty church. The mass, which was held at St. Joseph Cathedral, Ekulobiagauta Council area, started at exactly 11 a.m. and was celebrated by the Catholic Bishop of Ekulobia Diocese, Most Reverend Peter Okpaleke. Since his swearing-in ceremony, the governor has been finding a lasting solution to the sit-at-home ritual in the state, which he said has been drawing the state and the southeastern region back economically. Last week, Soludo ordered all public servants in Anambra State to always report to work on Mondays like every other weekday. However, only a few of the workers have complied with the governor's directive, as the level of compliance is still relatively low. A source told Sahara reporters that only a few public servants resumed at the office secretariat Oka. According to the source, some offices were opened in the state secretariat, but the principal officers were not in their offices. Well, I'm going to say, let me say this, that Soludo should give these people time, yes. Let me say again that people not coming out, they're not coming out because they want to stay indoors. Most of these people staying indoors are suffering. I've said it before. Those who will come out and say, we can stay at home for years. Uncle, will you give food? And you know how Igbo men are, and Igbo people. They don't like begging. How will you feel when somebody knocks at your door and say, bros, I never chop? Come on now. No. So these people, they're not even interested in your money. They want, just leave them. Now, those who have the money and they can run their mouth, we can do this, we can do that, we can stay at home for nothing concerns us. They are selfish. You're self-centered people. Yes, I'm saying this. I'm saying it. You are selfish. What about those who don't have money? What about those who, if they don't step out on a daily basis, their family will not eat? What about those who, if they don't step out on a daily basis, they are not going to be able to tend to their sick want? What about them? So those people should go and sit down in the gutter. So they should check this matter gently. The people will respond. They are scared. People have gone out on various occasions, and those people, they have a tale to tell. And I tell you, the tale they're telling is not nice. People that have met with these people who call themselves the enforcers of this law, they have not been able to live. Some of them are not even living to tell the story, while some of them have found it very traumatic. So it is a gradual process. Nobody can stop sit-at-home except Thomas Anambra Kanu, so it is better for you to release the young man. At that, there will be no peace. Are you okay? Or you sit at home now? These people is like they all come out and at the end of the day, they don't know what to say. People are very insensitive and self-centered in this country. That is our problem. IPOB that came out with this sit at home. It is not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB that came out, the body came out and said, you know what, people can sit at home, have come out to say you can go out. Because they have reasoned it and said we cannot be saying we want the best for these people and we are giving them the worst. People have to go out to fend for themselves. Those that if they don't step out of there, they won't have food. So you're here saying, oh yeah, no problem. You're here sitting at home yourself. You are going to answer the question if Governor Soludo is the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You're going to answer that question. Sit-at-home should be beyond the physical, it is spiritual. Soludo should please meet with Southeast Governor to dialogue with the federal government on how to release Anambra from justice custody. It's a gradual process. The man just entered. Now, as in, it is one leg after. He cannot be faster than himself. He's going to, any law he brings in now, or anything he's trying to do, he's going to look at the turnout, how that law is accepted before anything else. Who is actually advising Soludo on this? Is he under pressure from Buhari? Instead of find out what has made the rest governors of the South not to talk about sit at home or issue threat, he has actually done that. Forget other governors like Dave Umahi and Hope Uzodinma working hand in hand with Simon Ekpa and killing their own justice and justify the zone they use as sitting at home to set trap for killing people. That is just it. Some Southeast governors do not care. Soludo cares, and you know that there is nothing you will do that the economy will be fine if there is continuous sit at home. It is like sit at home is like a platform of let's deal with this issue first, then we can deal with the economic situation of the state. That is what he's doing. So much of drinking can affect thinking faculty. A lot of people here, oh my God, a lot of people here, sincerely, your comments, Kai, you're not disappointing me this time around, though. No, don't disappoint me. Sit at home is sacred. Do your governor work, but if you want to fight Biafra and sit at home, see failure. You don't, these people saying these things, are they fine? Are they fine? Are they fine? You want Biafra, you people want Biafra, and you are here praying for Nigeria. You are not fine at all. People who are just taking to the comment section, you are not fine. I don't think you read the headlines. Look, if you feel you want to keep sitting at home, there's no problem. Don't drag other people into it. That's what I'm saying. If you feel that you yourself, you want to give the solidarity support for 1 year, in fact, for 2 years, no problem. But my problem is, there are people who are suffering. There are people who are going to die. Let me use a scenario. Let me give you, I love using scenarios so that you understand where I'm coming from. Just imagine that you have an aged, sick person at home. And sit at home on Mondays, hospitals are not open. There is no vehicle, commercial buses. If you drive around, there's problem, right? Now tell me if your sick person starts having problems, complication on Mondays. Maybe all the while that person has been okay. But in that particular period, he starts getting worse. So, will you tell me